For a very long time, Russia, Iran, and China have relied extensively on information campaigns in order to spread their political influence, in order to besmirch the Western world, besmirch NATO, and bolster the other's narratives, let's say, in order to sway the opinions on the global level. And I believe NATO has been too passive in countering these information campaigns with their own information campaigns. If there's one thing that NATO has, that NATO can use to besmirch Russia, that NATO can use to besmirch Iran and other totalitarian regimes that work in conjunction with it, it's that it's an organization built upon shared values. The primary among those is territorial integrity and collective freedom. NATO is the first alliance that's based upon shared values. It's not an imperial entity. No, it's an alliance based upon common values that consists of NATO member states and has been reinforced with member states that wish to uphold said values, or at the very least wish to pursue them. And therein lies the real strength of NATO. NATO never lost a member. The CSTO did. NATO never lost a member. Why? Because it's not about control. It's about shared values. It's about efforts to sustain these shared values, to uphold these shared values, in order to bring about global stability, territorial integrity, and collective freedom. And if you're trying to expand your influence, if you're trying to bolster or create partnerships with countries that might find themselves more solitary, more in solitude, more isolated, let's say, from the geopolitical spectrum, then obviously these shared values and addressing these shared values and advocating these shared values can work tremendously in your favor in the information space. You must contest the lies. You must contest the falsehoods. You must contest the propaganda of your adversaries. You cannot just sit idly back. You cannot just sit idly back and say, well, we know it's propaganda, so why do we need to address it? Because we know it's based on false narratives, it's based on manipulation and sabotage and diversion. Well, you might believe that, you might know that, but the vast majority of your people may not. And they will look to you to counter that, so that they may come up with their own perceptions as to what is right and what is wrong, what is truth and what is falsehood. The truth should be defended to a very, very far extent. Especially when you're dealing with parties that actively try to blur it.